Okay, so the DA-61. This is basically the form that says you're ready to be a warrant officer flight training candidate. So what I'm going to do here, this is a form. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to cut to a screen capture, and I'm going to fill this out with you guys. So give me a second here. So really quickly, before I go into how to fill out a DA-61, I am posting in the description below an annotated version, just like a picture version of what I'm going to go through. Basically what I'm about to go through is holding your hand, taking you through the entire DA-61. It's tedious. You probably shouldn't watch that. Just go to the link below of the annotated version, and it's going to tell you what to do on each box. If you want me to hold your hand and take you through it, I'm going to do it because I just did it. But it takes about 15 minutes to fill it out with me talking at you for 15 minutes. So if you love the soothing tone of my voice, please listen on. If not, just jump to the description below, look at that annotated version, and fill it out for yourself. Should be able to. It's not hard, but if you want to listen to me talk, please do. Anyway, yeah, I'll take you right there, and if not, just go down to the description below and go to the annotated version. Okay, so this is the DA-61, the application for appointment. This is basically saying that upon graduation of basic training, you want to be a 153 Alpha Army Wing Aviator. So I'm just going to take you through this box by box, one at a time. So what we're going to do over here, box number 1, you're going to click on Warrant Officer Regular Army. Alright, unless you want to go Army Reserve, in which case you click Army Reserve. But who wants to go Army Reserve? We're all going active duty, right? Right here in box number 2, governing regulation or curricular. You can put AR capital space 135 -100. All right. Box number 2, grade for which you are applying, and that's for reserve appointments only. So if you're in the reserve, you're gonna know what to put there. I don't know what to put there because I went active duty. Number 4, source of application, ROTC only. If you're a ROTC, you're going to put what's designated here for yourself. I was not ROTC, so I cannot help you with that. If you're not ROTC like me, you leave it blank. Number 5. And this is for all of us because we're all trying to be warrant officers. Your MOS code is going to be 153 Alpha or 153 Alpha. And then you're going to put MOS title Rotary Wing Aviator. Alright, that'll be in box B of 5. Alright, then over here in 6, you're gonna go in aviation, so where your preference is aviation. That is, I'll just put an X here. And then we'll go back 7, pretty self-explanatory. What is your name? For grade, you're gonna leave that blank. Social security number, you know, you put in your social security number 999-99-9999. I guess you do that. Sorry. Oh. Anyway, social security number there. Your branch, if enlisted, you're actually gonna leave that blank. And oh, sorry. If you're civilian and you're not enlisted, this would be for guys who are active duty and a sister service. Then they would put in what branch they're in, their total years of active service, if you're prior duty, your marital status. If you're like me, you're single as a Pringle, but if you're married, you're married. If you're separated, divorced, or whatever, you have to put that there. Dependents, for me, it was 0. For you, it could be 99, right? Who knows? Your selective service number. If you don't know your selective service number, you can go online, just Google selective service, and there'll be a way to basically search for your selective service number. Mine is not 999999999, but yours is something different. Date of birth, whatever your date of birth is, mine happens to be, I don't know, 05-05-89. Not really. Or whatever your date of birth is. Pretty self-explanatory, guys. Where you were born, city, county, state, and then whether you're male or female. Place, I'll put place of birth here. And then whether you're male or female, I'm male, you guys already know that. Complete military address if you're active duty. Chances are you're not. If you're, but you could be, I don't know. Your phone and your designated number there. Your permanent address. So where you're living now. Where you live, and this is where you get mail, hence mailing address. Your phone, your phone number here with the area code, whatever your phone number happens to be. If you have like a cell phone here, maybe you put your home phone number here. If any of you guys still has a home phone number. And then, are you a U.S. citizen? You have to be a U.S. citizen in order to apply, so you have to click yes. Are you native or are you naturalized? So if you're native, you're going to click yes. If you're a naturalized citizen, you'll click no. And then whether you're naturalized, derived, or you're an immigrant. For me, it was yes. And then again, if you were, let's say, if you were naturalized, you'd have to put your certificate number here of naturalization. I am a native U.S. citizen, so I didn't have to put that. Moving on. Your civilian education. So, did you graduate high school? If you haven't graduated high school yet, I don't know how to help you here. Your recruiter will know how to help you on this if you haven't graduated high school yet. But chances are most of you have already graduated, so you're going to put yes, and you're going to put the name of your high school here. This one doesn't let me put it here, so you might have to handwrite it in. The other form I used did allow me to handwrite it in. I'll also be posting in the description below a link to a fully annotated version of this, so you don't have to listen to me talk forever. And then you're going to put, so now it's your universities. So for me, I went to Pacific University. See, and then you're going to put what the degrees that you got, whether you got a bachelor's of science or a bachelor's of arts. How many semester credits? You'll get this from the bottom of your transcripts. It's typically around, I think I got 140 or something. How many years you attended, and then the date you graduated, or yeah, so the grade or that you will graduate, 1995. And then your majors. Mine was in biology. These dates aren't actually right. I'm just filling it out with you guys. So this. Okay, so here for special education, honor scholarships, or what if you were like summa cum laude or something like that, you would put that there. I was a double major, so I put that on there. Double major, and also make sure that you capitalize correctly here. I'm just kind of filling this out half-assed with you guys. I also had a music talent scholarship. So I'll just put that on there. But yeah, if you had like a full ride scholarship for basketball or what have you, you'd want to put that there. And then if you've ever been expelled from a school, you would put this here. Hopefully you haven't been, but if you have been, you put it here. Now the box number 22 is for active duty, guys. So whether they went to, you know, OCS or what have you, if they have any foreign languages and degree of proficiency, and they have an ALAT score. So if you're prior service or active duty, you have an ALAT score, you would put that here in your foreign languages. If you're not, even though, you know, if you're like me, I speak fluent Spanish, you don't put that here. All right, so we're gonna move on here. Box number 24, you're gonna click no, because hopefully you've never been a conscientious objector. And in 25, you have to agree that if selected for appointment, I will be expected to accept such assignments as are in the best interest of the service, regardless of my marital status or responsibility for dependents. All right, so you're gonna click yes. Number 26, you have to click no. Because, well, I mean, I click no because that pertains to me. But have you ever, under either military or civilian law, been indicted or summoned into court as a defendant in a criminal proceeding? Have you ever been to court as a criminal? Basically, is what it's saying. And if you're like me, you click no. If you have been, then you need to have the appropriate waivers and all this sort of nonsense. Okay, so again, number 27 is for active duty guys. Again, can't really help you here because I'm not active duty. Mine is more to see. Same thing with number 28. So we're just gonna skip right on through. Number 29, same thing. Active duty guys, 30 as well. And then now we can start playing around here for your civilian guys, just clicking no. Have you ever been up or applied for ROTC? If you have, you click yes. If no, no. OCS, that's Officer Candidate School. For me, again, it was no. If I never applied for Officer Candidate School. If you have, you click yes. If not, no. And then, have you ever been an appointment in a reserve component? So if you're civilian like me, you click no on all of these. And then again, if your answer was yes, if you were a warrant officer in a reserve component, you would explain fully. Number 32. Are you now or have you ever been in the military service or been employed by a foreign government? In the military service of or have been employed by a foreign government. So have you ever worked for like the state government of Mexico? I don't know. Basically here you're gonna want to put no. Again, number 33, have you ever been asked to resign in lieu of elimination proceedings? So instead of, have you ever been at a job where they said, well, you can either quit or we'll fire you, and you could decide to quit? So if that happened to you, click yes. If not, like me, you click no. Moving on quickly because this video is already super long. You're gonna skip 34, 35, 36, 37. Unless these, again, these don't apply to you because you're not applying for the judge advocate or the chaplains. You're not applying for medical or dental. You're not applying for the nurse or army or medical specialist. You're not applying for army. So down to 39. If you were ROTC, well, great, you're ROTC. Fill this out to the best of your ability. If not, you can move down to 40. All right, and now 40 is where it gets a little tedious. Name and address of your current employer or your most recent employer. For me, it was the state of Alaska. I worked for the Alaska Wildlife Troopers. I was a boat officer or public safety technician. Either way, it doesn't matter. And then from when to when, 2015 to whatever. So, you know how to fill this out. You describe what you did. For me, patrolled Bering Sea. Fisheries. That's what I did, right? So you can put something like that. And then any remarks, anything that you did that was cool, basically. anything that can help you stand out, you're going to put that in there. Don't forget to sign and date here. So whatever the date is, and then whatever your signature is here. Mine is gobbledygook, apparently. Sorry. And then this last part here. Applicant, sorry about that. Yeah, this is for ROTC people. So if you're ROTC, you're gonna fill this out. If not, you're not. And then we're not OCS, so we don't have to fill any of this out. And we're done. So, and then this, again, the signature and stuff, that's not for us, that's for OCS applicants. And this video is already staggeringly long, so again, I'll post in the description a kind of an annotated version of this, so you don't have to listen to me talk, although you already have. So in any event, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here.